Ooh, yeah.
Erin Andrews is good looking, but she sucks at sports.
Did you say Aaron Hernandez?
Erin Andrews.
Oh. Aaron Hernandez is pretty good looking, too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, especially the tats.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm a tat
that's
man.
Aaron's magical.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favorite arseholes: Trigger Mike, Midlife Crisis, and Rebound.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Ray Greenbone Jones, in with me. Midlife Crisis.
What's up, bitches?
And the Trigger one himself, Trigger Mike.
Oh, shit.
Everybody down.
Aaron Hernandez is out.
I was going to say, he's unleashing some
Oh, wow.
hashtag Hernandez justice.
Shots fired.
Man down. Man down. Oh, yes. Welcome into what we call a show. You
A
might,
show indeed.
the rest of you may call it something else, but
Maybe a train wreck, but
hey,
we
that's,
call it, as you said.
yeah, we call what we will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's our show. We can call what we want.
exactly. Got a lot of news for you today. A lot of signings, a lot of tradings, some bitches leaving town,
Ooh.
all kinds of goodness, if you will. But first, we got to get some business taken care of. You can get us at, of course, thecharitystrike.com. You can listen to dogs barking. You can get us at facebook.com/thecharitystrike. You can
Slash.
it's all about the slash. You can Facebook with us, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. You can twat with us at thecharitystrike.
Dropping that E.
I should just get it on drop so it'll happen quicker.
Dropping that E.
He was sleeping.
Like Eva, of course.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Because she goes to raves and we know what happens there.
Oh, wow.
You get raped?
Huh?
Drop that E.
Oh, okay. You can call us at 805-419-3679. Though
and open that P.
Yeah, though I will admit to our current listeners live right now, the phone lines are not working at the moment. But you still can leave messages and texts and send us pictures of your titties. All that
Wait.
good stuff.
Wait, what?
Phone lines are not currently working.
What happened?
I broke something.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind.
Wow.
One of the adapters
Oh,
that plugs into
wow.
the board, I broke it. So,
Somebody fire the tech.
yeah,
We need a new producer.
apparently so.
Oh,
You guys
shit.
would be much better off.
Yeah, right.
Good
Just-
luck.
We can call the new show the Titanic Strike or something.
Right, yeah. So, good luck with that. Anyways, onwards and upwards. We do have voicemails, though, even though you can't call live. You can still leave a message.
We can still use a computer.
Right.
So they can still leave a message even though the phone line?
Messages
Yep.
and texts can still come through. The only problem is the adapter that plugs the telephone into the board has been broken by myself.
It's a technical thing.
It's a technical travesty.
Yes.
Stop using it as anal bleeds, Greg.
Oh, wow.
Yes, okay. Well, it's
So
the right
that's why it
size.
smelled like that.
It's the right size. It's not the mini plug. It's the 1/4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, like Mike.
Combine it with coaxial, you got a nice little cable there.
Well, you don't really plug a
Thank you.
coaxial into a 1/4 inch. That'd be a weird adaptation. You wouldn't need to do that because coax carries video.
No, I'm saying
Like
to
TV.
come out of the
Oh, wait
ass
a minute.
with.
Wait a minute.
I don't actually mean
Don't talk tech stuff with me.
I don't mean functionality. I mean, well, I guess functionality out of your ass.
Welcome to Nerd Talk.
I get a lot of functionality out of my ass.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you very much. On that note, here's the voicemail.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy! Yo! Haiku Hinge here with his episode 143 Haiku. Here it goes. Houston, not L.A. D12 must be fucking gay. Dwight, please entreat this. Oh, Daddy! Yo! Have a great episode 144. I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Hello, this is Sergio. I would like to answer the
Is he
previous
choking on a
question.
dick?
And my answer is oh fuck! I forgot that. I forgot the question.
Maybe you forgot the question because we didn't ask a question last show.
I love how his cough was a stutter.
What if he stutters when he farts? Or when he pisses too, you know.
Oh God, that's a problem.
That's a
Oh, that's a prostate
problem.
thing,
Yeah, that is.
When you get old, that happens.
I know a good doctor for him. Maybe.
Yeah. By the way, before we move on any farther to the most important part of the show, I do want to give a couple of shout-outs. Listening live right now is, of course, Eric from the Ned Files. If you guys want a couple hours of boredom, I mean awesomeness, check out the Ned Files. But better yet, check out Chicks and Cocktails. Much sexier. And also, Downtown Black and Brown is in
He's
the
back?
building representing. He says, pew, pew, pew. He also says he wants Russell Wilson for president. Seahawks are ranked number 1 already. Oh, daddy-o.
Oh, shit.
We will work on Russell Wilson being president.
Haiku Hank love in there.
Yeah, exactly. So on that note, let's go on the most important part of the show. Let me sing it slowly.
Hello, ladies.
Today's chick of the day should really be Dion whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Elisha Cuthbert.
Elijah Cuthbert?
Yeah. Well, I said Elijah, didn't I?
Yeah.
There's no
Elijah.
fucking J in her name. What the fuck is my problem? Anyways, she is, well, let's see what movie. She's been
Old
in
School.
Old School. She's in that porn
Girl
movie.
Next Door?
Yes, Girl Next
Yeah.
Door.
She's in a porn movie.
Well, it's a
Well,
movie about
She
porn.
doesn't actually get naked either.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have to. She's that hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
no kidding.
She's smoking. Anyways, she was dumb. I mean, she got married to Toronto Maple Leafs Dion.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say his name, mainly because I don't care because it's hockey.
Because Elijah
She
Cuthbert's
married a
the only
hockey-
thing that matters.
Wait, what? Two coming at once. What?
Go ahead,
That's
Mr.
what
Trigger,
she
sir.
said. Oh, I was just saying all that matters is Elijah Cuthbert anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's how we're. That's all we're really interested in.
I was gonna say it's just another hockey player trying to be famous.
That's what he's trying to do. He must be
Yeah.
he must have a free agency coming up soon.
Yeah, it must be. Hey, marry this famous girl, and everybody was gonna know your name.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a bad idea
It's
actually.
like that's when was it Pavel Bure married a DJ from Family Matter or from Full House.
Who did?
He got way more famous.
Who married?
He was a hockey player.
No,
Pavel, I think Pavel Bure.
See?
Okay.
One of the Bure brothers.
You remember him?
Well, didn't a hockey player marry Hillary Duff?
Yes. I'm sorry about that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, anybody else? Any other hockey players famous? No, I guess not.
No.
No, I don't think so. On that note, let's move on to real sport. No, well, sort of real sports. Oh, some of my favorite stories. First of all, not this one. Andy Murray was the first British dude to win the Wimbledon.
Since like 1936.
Yeah,
And it's in
70 or
England,
80
so
years or something. Congratulations, no one gives a shit. Better story to come out of Wimbledon. Serena Williams stealing shit. Come on.
Hey, she can't afford it.
Yeah, apparently.
Serena Williams is a towel thief.
We have all done that.
I mean, yeah,
every
it's true. I mean,
hotel
we all-
room we
yeah,
stay
every
in,
hotel
right?
we go to, we slip a little towel in our suitcase. Oh well, people that I know do.
You
Right,
don't
right,
have a
right.
suitcase.
Of course
you have like,
I don't.
You have like an Albertsons bag.
Me?
Yeah.
I wish. Mine is a 99-cent store
Yeah.
bag.
Oh,
Hello.
It's a
sorry.
good day.
Sorry.
Shit. Yeah.
And not even like the grocer one. It's like that Mexican one that says 99 cents on it.
And I dig them out of the dumpster. By the way, out of the bag.
It's not even a 99-cent store. It's the knockoff under $1 store.
You know what, midlife? You're recycling, and that's all that matters.
That's right.
Anyways,
So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. She's stuffing her tennis bag with the purple and green Wimbledon towels that they get to the tennis players. What happens, and many people have seen her do this. As soon as she arrives on court for her matches,
she takes her clothes off.
Please.
wish. She picks up the towels, puts them in her bag, and then she'll ask the waiter or whatever you call
The
the
waiter,
person,
yeah.
the towel boy, whatever.
Waiter.
Garçon!
Yeah, can I have another towel, please?
My
And-
vagina's dripping.
You know what she makes Wimbledon enough money where I think it's okay if she does this.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Because she sucked this year.
She still is.
That's what she
Serena
needed a towel for. All right.
Sucks off the referees. That's why she's so good.
Hey now.
And that's her MO. She takes the towels, puts them in her bag,
And
then
wipes
she
off her
will
vagina.
ask the court attendants for more, and the court attendants come and wipe off her vagina, give her the towels, and she sniffs them and puts them in the bag.
Nobody wants a snail trail on the court.
Maybe she doesn't want to leave him, so nobody, takes her DNA and tries to clone her or something.
Yeah, they say there's been games where she's left with more than 8 towels at a time.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
She is jerking off a lot.
Now she can
dare
afford
she?
towels.
Yeah.
Apparently not Wimbledon
But
towels.
not
I guess
official
not.
Wimbledon. Come on now.
Apparently they're too expensive for her taste.
All right, weird. This is
Me or her?
both.
Okay.
Yes. This is one of my favorite stories of the day. First of all, a couple shows ago, Trigger Mike was trying to start #Hernandez Justice.
No, it was Haiku Hank.
Oh, it was it
Well,
haiku?
he didn't do the hashtag.
Yeah,
he
we were.
put it in his
yeah,
haiku.
You and then the rest of the show, we were trying to get the #Hernandez Justice going down.
Goddamn right. It's the only
And,
kind of justice.
Apparently, we have lots of fans in Brazil because
yeah.
they
I think
carried out.
Sergio's from Brazil.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's like fucking
This week.
Ramathorn. Nobody knows where
That
he's
didn't
from.
sound like a Portuguese accent.
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
so.
Chief, I'll take a chinchilla. The Brazilians handed out some #Hernandez Justice. There was a soccer referee. He apparently tried to kick out a player, give him a red card, whatever, some fucking card. I don't know. It's soccer. Tried to kick out the player. The player got mad. They started fighting. The referee pulled out a knife, stabbed him. Brick killed the guy. Then on the way to the hospital, the soccer player died. Best part, if that wasn't enough.
You sure it was a knife and wasn't a trident?
Yeah, Brick killed the guy. As if that wasn't enough of the #Hernandez Justice.
Hernandez Justice.
The fans were not too fond of this action. They came out onto the field, stoned him to death, decapitated his body, cut it into quarters, and put his head on a stake in the middle of the field.
Apparently, we had the Al Qaeda national soccer team out there today.
No, this is just Hernandez Justice being
That's
carried out.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Hernandezalites.
Never
know.
stabbed the home player.
Yeah, exactly. Hernandez mania running wild on
Oh.
you, brother.
Brazil's a highly religious country, and they got to kill everybody there, except for unborn babies, of course.
In the name of God.
Well, yeah, amen. I'm sure they did the whole spectacles, testicles, watch
yeah.
thing as they put his head on the stake.
They repented afterwards, and that all is forgiven.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Say,
especially if you're Catholic. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you do a couple Hail Marys, suck off a priest, and you're good to go.
Wow.
Say, I need to find a church. I need to confess.
Mike likes to find a church has nothing to do with confessing.
No, I like
Just
to
sucking
jizz
off
all
a
over it.
priest. Yeah.
I call it God goo. I call it that because I end up saying his name every time I do it.
Huh?
so.
Oh God.
God.
Oh dear God. Anyways,
I spiked the holy water.
yeah, with God goo. We should probably feel much more remorse about
Yeah,
this
we
whole
should.
thing. But the fact that it happened to soccer, it's fantastic.
Makes me want to watch soccer now. If this is going to happen every
Yeah.
time, I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
if they do this every game,
Who needs
I'm a
fucking
fan.
octagon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how they placed it yes, we killed him. Here's his head,
Right.
for all to see.
Yeah,
Should've put 'em in
give
the
it to the gods. Eric
This is ancient Greece.
Eric from the Ned Files in the chat room right now is saying soccer people are nuts. Yes,
They are.
This is why you should not be a soccer mom, people.
I had a coworker who was saying he was going to go to Mexico to watch a soccer game a few months ago. I'm
Mexico.
I'm like, Tony, I like you too much. Please do not go. His mom even told him, please don't go.
Had nothing to do with the soccer.
She's
Like, don't go to Mexico.
She's
you
like, she
idiot.
lives in Mexico. She's like, please don't go.
You will be killed.
What would have been better instead of putting his head on a stake, using it for the soccer ball?
That'd have been good too.
That'd been great.
Might have broke a toe or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Either
Put
way,
some steel
You know,
toe cleats.
Skin the face, put it around a soccer ball. We got it set up.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's or make it into a bowling ball. Is like your finger
Yeah.
in the nose.
Yeah, the nose and the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
The mouth.
Dick Weber would have
Yeah.
bing happy to have that.
Dick Weber. Oh,
Is he still
What?
alive?
I think so.
Okay.
Awesome. Throwing that out there.
Well, that's like bowling's what came on after the Sunday morning football countdown shows. So you're used to seeing those names after that. Like that's the only reason I know Dick Weber.
No, I thought we were talking about hockey. I'm sorry.
4 a.m. sports.
Wait, he married someone famous, right?
Yeah, he must have.
Makes a great barbecue.
Oh, yes, I should have mentioned this. I'm sorry. Eric said is in Brazil, the next home of the Olympics and the World Cup soon, too. Yes, the World Cup will be in Brazil.
Oh,
Yes, I am
yes.
watching Olympic soccer,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, I can't
Yes.
wait to see
World-
the heads fly.
World Cup coming to Brazil. Let's hope those Brazilians hate the Vuvuzelas. I would like to see them decapitate everyone who's ever put a vuvuzela in their motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, instead of a vuvuzela, it's going to be the sound of a decapitation.
God,
That's the new sound of
I
the
am much
Olympics.
more preference to that. I wanted to decapitate everybody, every fucking asshole. The vuvuzela. I felt like I was watching a beehive.
Hey, what's up, London?
Yeah. It's like, oh, the bees are winning. They're kicking a ball around. Jesus fucking Christ. And, yes, new meaning to the phrase getting head.
Yeah, you would think it being in London, it would be
Indeed.
like a clinking of like teacups or something. Would be the national sound.
No, apparently they have
They brought an African
a bee
instruments.
problem.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, a bee problem.
You would
So-
think in Brazil it'd be like a clinking of bongs or something.
yeah.
Are they stoners in Brazil?
Well, it's close to Colombia.
I was just thinking of like the smacking of asses.
Crack
That
pipes.
too.
Yeah, just like, what's up, ladies?
I do have a word of
No.
advice to the referees:
Watch your head.
bring guns instead of knives.
Oh yeah, true. Don't bring a knife to a stone fight.
Yeah.
You got stoned to death.
Use a trident next time.
Touche, Brick. Touche. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
Facts. It's football nomenclature for when a
Facts,
quarterback
you.
is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, Victor Cruz. He's getting a new deal. See, I was only half wrong a few weeks ago when I said he doesn't have a contract. He was in the middle of getting a contract.
He was like a restricted signing.
Yeah. I'll receive a blowjob later. Victor Cruz and the Giants agree to a new deal. Huh?
You would have received one anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'll get an extra one. Maybe he'll stick a thumb in my asshole at the same time.
Oh shit!
New deal with the Giants, 6 years, $46 million.
Wow.
Sounds kind of low for a guy who's the #1 receiver on a Super Bowl winning team just a few years ago.
Yeah?
Maybe
Like
he's- maybe-
7 and some change a year.
Maybe he's a team player and it's helping keep that payroll down.
Maybe.
Maybe so.
Or maybe Giants are hoping to sign Flacco for some reason. They need a lot of money.
Or Falco.
Yeah.
Shane
Tebow.
Falco. Tebow's got a job. He's the new tight end.
Oh yeah, he's a great tight end for the Patriots.
He
Do-
goes up and he stays there. All right.
Do you think the ultimate Tebow justice?
Tebow Justice.
Brady's #1 receiver.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the football field.
Newest tight end of the New England Patriots. Tim Tebow.
Well, Tebow justice is Tebow planted the gun in Aaron Hernandez's apartment so he could get a fucking starting job.
It's like, here, Aaron, here's a purple beanie. Here's a gun. Don't do anything with them.
Right. Just set it in your secret fake apartment no one knows about.
If you get angry, try to stay calm.
Don't kill anybody else.
But God will forgive you if you don't.
Well, think about it this way. Maybe he set up that killing, and the other 2 of 4 killings he's being charged with happened in
The
Florida.
numerous
They
killings.
happened in Florida where Tebow came from.
It all makes sense now if he got away with all
man.
those murders before.
Hashtag
Why-
just saying.
Yes.
No? Too much?
No.
A lot of hashtags.
I don't know
I feel
how
like Kobe's in a
That's
room
like an
now.
ender. That's like an ending phrase.
Kobe's
You
the
want us to
king of
continue
hashtags.
after that.
Yeah. No one can turn a Victor Cruz story into a Tebow story like we can. The Cowboys, Josh Brent is out of jail on court order. He was sent back to jail after testing positive again for smoking the ganj.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But the weird thing is that court order freed him, but no one knows what the court order was.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very strange.
It's like he twice broke a rule. Why is he being let out of jail?
I don't get it.
You got his lawyer's name? I might need it.
For your divorce or what?
Anything. I don't.
Oh, okay. In case you kill a dude.
Just keep him on my file there.
Brick killed a guy. Barrett Green is suing the Redskins over their apparent bounty program. Yes, you heard me right. The Redskins, not that St. Louis team down there. Or St. Louis. Why did I say St. Louis? Oh.
Because he went to
Nolans.
St. Louis, but they never.
That's true.
Williams went to St. Louis, but
suspended
I don't
for-
think he ever coached for them.
He didn't.
Now he's
No.
in Tennessee.
I'm in Nolans. All right. Barrett Green, who played linebacker for the Lions and the Giants in 2005, says says a career-ending knee injury during a game on December 5th, 2004 was a result.
This is revolting.
Yeah, fuck this knee injury of a quote unusual, outrageous, and obvious cheap shot. The lawsuit also names former Redskin player Robert Royal, the player who hit him, and former assistant coach Greg Williams, who did eventually end up sort of in St. Louis. It actually says that in the story. Weird.
You say 2004?
Yes.
and now he's coming out.
Don't you have like a year to press charges?
It's like I think
Not in the
2
NFL.
years.
Regardless,
I
that
think
was
it's a 2-year window.
Yeah,
that was
9
at
years
least
later.
that was at least 4 years ago.
Well,
at least 4 years ago.
when the NFL did their investigation when he was on the Saints, they did investigate this, and they only accused him of doing the bounty on the Saints. I'm talking about Williams.
Right.
So-
They never brought the Redskins into it.
They never did. They investigated, but they didn't think there's enough evidence, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Or maybe Snyder from the Redskins sucked him off. I don't
It
know.
is shady that
Lord
he was
knows
only
Mike did.
he was only in Washington for 1 season, which is kind of weird.
It was just long enough to end Barrett Green's career.
Because we know how great Barrett Green is. I've heard of him.
Right. Yeah.
He's like cousin of Daryl Green, right?
Yeah, brother of
Yeah.
AC.
Oh, there you go.
Black and last name's Green. Gotta be.
Yeah, you know, I have to agree.
Cousin of DC.
Wow. I have to agree with Eric. Oh, man, sports would be so much fun if they let them play hopped up on booze and or drugs.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know there
Hell
was
yeah.
another way to play. That's how I play sports.
Oh, God, yeah.
I can't remember the last time I played basketball sober.
If the drug is steroids, hell yeah.
That's only for baseball.
Any kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, football players don't.
Yeah.
I don't care how big they are.
Owner of the Browns, Jimmy Haslam, / owner of the whole Flying J chain, apparently has $4 billion in debt.
That's my favorite flying letter.
Okay. I'll give you the flying high sign. Middle finger, everybody. But all of this going on, he says he will not sell the Browns.
Not for sale.
But he's not helping them
I
get
would
to
sell the
Super
Browns
Bowl.
no matter what.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't want to be their owner.
I would
Especially
help
if you
him
can
get
make
to
a
the Super Bowl,
profit.
but I won't sell them.
On a daily basis, my friend.
However, he did sell his minor league baseball team.
Did he?
Yeah.
When
So
did that happen?
Doesn't make it.
I missed that.
Within the last week.
Oh,
or month,
I
yeah.
fucking missed that.
Yeah. Their minor league baseball, the Tennessee Smokies.
Yeah, I knew he owned
sold
them.
Yeah, he did sell them. He sold them.
Oh, interesting.
So his worries are over.
What kind of sports host am I? Fuck.
That's what I'm here for, buddy.
Thank
Back you
God.
up.
Back to crack. The Jaguars receiver Justin Blackman got arrested and ran out on his kids. No, just kidding.
Oh,
That was a bad.
typical.
That was a bad joke. Has probably the worst surgery that any guy would ever want to have.
Wasn't a vasectomy, was it? No, that's the best.
If only you'd done it 30 years or sooner.
I think about that every day.
I bet. Anyways, he had to have groin surgery.
Ouch. That's close.
He'll be out of action for 4 to 6 weeks, and then he can come back to the field. And after
Did they
that,
turn his penis into a vagina?
they did actually.
Oh, wow.
They just sucked it in. It was a good procedure. Doctor says it was successful. St. Louis. That's why I was talking about St. Louis earlier. As a city, will not pay for the stadium upgrade that the Rams have requested, and because of this, the Rams can leave after the 2014 season.
Coming back to L.A.?
Please don't.
Please don't leave. Don't come
Please
back.
don't come back to LA.
You'd rather have no team than the Rams?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
But you like
They were
the
here
Rams.
before. They left, so fucking stay gone.
Yeah, I don't want them.
I don't want them.
I don't understand why the Chargers don't come to LA. The Chargers are playing in a shithole of a stadium. They could come up to LA where they're in a huge market, have more money to sign people that they won't get rid of once they get good. They could have a nice new stadium. I don't get why they don't come up to LA.
They're loyal to San Diego, Johnny, okay?
Would you go to LA?
Yes.
If you were in San Diego, you would go to LA.
Well, I'd rather live in San Diego.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you could make more money in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwight knows that.
I
Oh God.
I don't want him to come to LA.
You don't want him? Well,
I
you're a Chargers fan. So.
Well, I mean, I am a Chargers fan. I'm happy they're in San Diego. It's 200 miles away. LA is like too crowded already.
I don't want, the whole stadium proposal, for those of you who don't know, who aren't from L.A., has been proposed to be built right next to Staples Center. I mean, literally right next door.
Yeah, and if you're not from LA, thank you.
yeah, which is, you're lucky. Where the Lakers and the Clippers and the Kings play, and next to that already is 2 different concert venues. You have Nokia Theater, which is a large concert venue, and then Club Nokia, which is a much smaller one, still a good concert venue, though. Here's the thing, man. Can you imagine if you had like 1 or 2 concerts, a Laker game, and a football game going at the same time? Holy shit, the traffic. I mean, if it was a Kings game, it'd be fine, but, because it's hockey. But if it's a basketball game, a
all
football
they do
game...
is like throw their jerseys on Laker statues.
yeah,
so.
those fucking assholes. Eric says, bring back the Los Angeles Rams of Anaheim.
Oh, God, yeah. They can compete with the Angels.
Yeah, from Modesto County, straight out of Bakersfield, by way of Rancho Cucamonga. Anyways, so St. Louis Rams may not be the St. Louis Rams after 2014 season. On to Hernandez justice. Alexander Bradley, thanks, ordered to show up to the grand jury.
Oh, shit.
For the Hernandez trial. He's the one that got shot in the eye by the gun from Hernandez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Better yet, the ACLU is mad that Hernandez is in solitary confinement right now.
What?
They say it, does irreparable damage to a man's psyche.
Oh, good. Hey,
Yeah.
put him out there with everybody else.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, if you don't want irreparable damage to a man's psyche, don't fucking kill people.
I'm pretty sure his brain's already fucked up as it is.
Right.
You know
Can't
what?
get
I would
much
say
worse.
put her. I agree. Put Hernandez out with everybody else. Let him just fuck the shit out of him and just kill him.
I don't know. He's a big dude. He may make some people his bitch.
Oh, there's a lot of people there, though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
the Mexican gang can't wait till he comes out. He's like, finally, we got
He's
someone
pretty.
big.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
He is pretty.
Oh, he is a pretty man.
Especially when he's got his arms all up in his shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking, who gets arrested with their arms in
Take
their
it
shirt?
off.
If I put my arms in my shirt, they won't see the handcuffs. They'll think I'm not arrested.
Get naked.
I'm going to
I just
a
have
day
my hands
spa.
behind my back. I'm just,
Yeah,
being sophisticated.
yeah. ACLU, go fuck yourself. At Clue.
Get a clue.
Yes. The judge in this whole case, though, says he will unseal different search warrants to investigate the whole Hernandez case tomorrow, being Tuesday. That'll be interesting to see.
Is that like a ribbon cutting? He's like, can you invite everybody? Hey, guys, I'm going to unseal this shit. Come
They-
over here.
They've got ceremoniously large manila envelopes with huge, big scissors to cut it open with.
Who
Yeah.
wants to guess what search warrant this is? It's like the Johnny Carson game
Do
where
the pool.
Johnny Carson tells the joke as he opens the envelope. The envelope holds the joke.
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
never watched Johnny Carson.
You never even seen like tidbits of it?
Oh, too young for that.
I watched it, but I
You're
don't
2
know what the
years
fuck
younger
he's
than me,
talking
sir.
about.
Yeah?
I guess I got in just in the right time, right?
I've heard that before. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see what the search warrants had to say. Other AH news, he is being removed from the EA games.
Good God.
What AH? Aaron Hernandez.
Come on, he's a football player.
Yeah. There's like in I think it's NCAA 14, he is like a bonus you can unlock, and he will no longer be that bonus. And in his place, they're putting Alex Smith.
What? How would you like to be the replacement for Alex or Aaron Hernandez?
Oh God, poor Alex Smith. Poor people are like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking unlock Aaron Hernandez. Like, oh, I got fucking Alex Smith.
God damn it.
What,
Fucking
Kaepernick
chief.
was busy, couldn't take his picture that
Oh,
day.
wow.
Jesus Christ, he's the best player.
In
and-
other news, Kaepernick has replaced Alex Smith.
yeah, and yeah, on the EA's.
Jim
NCAA
Harbaugh has
14.
made the decision.
Yes. And finally, in AH news, the team has lost apparently $250,000 on the jersey swap that they did for fans who bought Aaron Hernandez jerseys.
So they offer something, now they're complaining about their losses.
They're bitching.
What a
'Cause
bunch
they're
of
bitches. Yeah, they really are.
Well, I'm just glad that they're not like donating it to another country, which is what it is. So we will not donate it to another country,
Right.
no matter how cold they are.
Yeah. Real quickly, we're running out of time. I'll run through this. The Giants' Dan Connor was arrested in the Philly airport because he had a switchblade in his bag.
Roseanne! Dan Connor.
Okay.
You didn't watch Roseanne, did you?
No, I thought that was an awful show.
It was a great show.
I thought it was a wild
Reminded
one.
me of one of my exes. But anyway,
Which one? Wait, don't answer that. Kaepernick is stirring the heat up because he wore a Miami hat over the weekend.
Miami Heat hat?
No.
no.
Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins?
He wore a Dolphins hat to
Yes.
a party in Miami, and people
What
were like,
a
how dare he
dumbass.
wear a hat like that? Who
He
gives
was
a
just
shit?
He was just pulling a Mick Foley. Come on.
yeah.
Cheap pop.
Hello, everybody in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah. Can't
He
blame
was just
the guy.
making that hat worth something. Come on.
Cannot blame the guy. And then finally, my favorite football story.
He's a fucking 49er. Stop wearing a Dolphin hat.
Hey, maybe he's got friends on the Dolphins.
So what? He's a
think he was-
49er.
He was born in California. I think he was a Niners fan growing up, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know why. I mean, like, whatever. Should you be wearing a 49ers hat? Yes. Why is the media talking about it so much? It's been all over SportsCenter today. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Let the guy wear whatever hat he fucking wants to wear.
Niners aren't getting rid of him. He's not going to want to play in Miami.
He's the best player
It's
in the
okay.
Well, then get rid of the fucking hat. Don't wear a Dolphins hat. Are you a Dolphin
Cheap
fan,
pop.
Mr. 49er?
Cheap
Maybe
pop.
he is.
Well,
Pop.
let's
Pop,
hope they don't
pop.
play the Dolphins in the Super Bowl because he'll lose.
They've already
He's
beat
a
him once,
Dolphin
sir.
fan.
Yeah, Dolphins in the Super Bowl.
That was funny.
Come on,
that was a
I'm
good
trying
one.
to
Good one, Midlife.
Trying to keep a straight face when I said
Yeah, I
that.
tried to slip that one through us and into Mike. And my favorite football story of the day: a Cleveland Brown fan dies and has a last request.
That's a Cleveland Brown fan?
A
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns fan died.
That is
That's-
funny.
Oh wait, you're
Yeah,
not
broken
done.
heart.
Sorry.
Lifelong Browns fan has gone to his final rest, but not before making one last request of the team. His name is Scott Ensminger, 55 of Mansfield, Ohio. Died on July 4th. What a
Oh shit!
yeah.
What, a fireworks accident? Or?
Yeah, apparently. He was a musician and a Brown season ticket holder, that sucks, who wrote a song for the team each year and sent it in, along with his advice on how to run the team. According to his obituary in the Columbus Dispatch, Ensminger also, quote...
That's the name of the paper?
No, that's the guy's last name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He, quote, respectfully requests 6 Cleveland Browns pallbearers so that the Browns can let him down one last time.
Is that what he said?
This is quote
what it said,
in the
I guess.
newspaper
Oh.
from him. The family has also requested that everyone wear their Browns clothing to his funeral on Tuesday, being tomorrow, and no word from the team on that request for pallbearers. Can I just say to Mr. Scott Ensminger, rest in peace. That was an awesome obituary.
Great obituary.
Absolutely.
What a better outfit to wear at a funeral than a Browns jersey.
Is there anything more depressing?
Yeah. Forget the black suits. Let's wear the Browns jerseys.
I agree. I guess, well, you could wear a Chargers jersey.
Oh, come on.
Darker.
I could wear a Kaepernick Dolphin hat.
Still worth something.
Yeah.
Worth more than the Chargers.
Really?
Don't they get blacked out in San Diego?
in their own city.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk baseball. If only I turned up the music.
New techie.
Say hey.
It's my first day on the job.
And you're doing a hell of a job.
Thank you. I'm already breaking shit. The Phillies' Ryan Howard needs knee surgery. Sucks for him. He'll be out 6 to 8 weeks. Sucks for the Phillies too. He's smacking some balls around these
He
days.
is smacking the balls.
Yeah. Speaking
Not
of,
enough of them, apparently.
I guess. Speaking of ball smackers, though, the Brewers have activated Ryan Braun because they have sent Aramis Ramirez on a 15-day DL situation with his knee. Lots of knee injuries.
Ryan Braun's sneaky. He's still avoiding suspension. Man.
He's a good man. I like him. I like his style.
Man.
I like his style.
Well, he's one of God's chosen people.
He is?
Braun. He's Jewish, man.
Okay.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
Do you see that because of his name? Or
Yes.
Oh.
And
Braun
his
is
nose.
Jewish?
And his nose.
Oh,
Come on.
And the Brewers are a Jewish team.
right. They don't play on Saturdays.
I didn't know the Jews made beer.
They do now.
Didn't know that?
Now
Yeah.
I know.
It's kosher beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manny Ramirez returned
Manny.
to American baseball for the Rangers minor league team. He went 1-3 in his return. Congratulations.
Yay,
he's
you
doing good.
got a hit off of a minor league pitcher.
How does hair look?
Oh,
Was it
great.
cut?
Shorter?
Was it Cleveland
A
Indian
little bit
style?
of a mohawk kind of look.
They told him he had to cut his hair in order to join the team.
And he was willing to do it.
What else is he going to do?
He was more than willing.
Play in China the rest
Sure
of his
he
life?
has enough money. so he
I
can-
hit a baseball. The Angels beat the Red Sox the other day. I only bring this up because the Angels turning shit around. They're only 10, or they're 10 for 12 now. Looking good.
Angels are looking good.
Your Angels over there not looking too shabby finally. And
Finally.
speaking of not looking too shabby, the Dodgers have made their way up to second place.
Second place.
Suck
Dodgers-
it up!
Wow.
And San Diego John.
Yes.
But he doesn't listen, so I can't.
They are second in the NL West, which I think a week ago, literally, they were last place.
Yeah. That's how you do it right there.
Yeah, they picked a great time to be good because everyone else is sucking. Now, they're still 4.5 games out of first. Diamondbacks are doing really good, so they got some catching up there.
But the series now is Dodgers and Diamondbacks.
Right.
So it is. This could really turn some things around.
Yeah, if the Dodgers don't choke, they could make this race really close before the All-Star break.
They could. Kemp, though, now on the 15-day DL.
He'll be back after the break.
I think he hurt himself scratching his nuts or
Oh,
something.
yeah. He did have a little cut on his ball sack. So.
Yeah, he
His
shaving,
fingernail. Yeah.
shaving accident, yeah.
Pay someone else to do that
Had-
for you, Matt. Come
He had a little cut in his sphincter fingernail accident.
Well, either you're off, or
God.
he turned him down. So I don't know.
Just lube it up, people. Lube it up and you're fine. Mike will tell you. And Hanley Ramirez on his 18-game hitting streak. This is incredible.
Hand ram.
Hand ram.
Yes, sir.
Mike likes a good hand ram. Derek Jeter gets his first hit in his rehab stint as a designated hitter.
Cheetah news.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Got a hit.
Yes.
DJ.
Is he still running outside?
Still running outside?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Remember, he started running outside the last time we talked about him.
His mom let me go outside.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, he's actually able, to
I
run
forgot you
outside
never
of it.
remember shit on this show.
Oh my God.
Once I hit stop, I don't remember what happened.
You're like, so what happened, guys?
He was
Yeah.
grounded, but finally his mom said you can go outside and run.
It's kind of like I got roofied every time I do the show.
Forget me
We
now.
try.
The next day, it's like, what?
Let's call it Forget Me Now.
Forget me now. Thanks.
Was your ass sore?
Thanks, Joe. Come on. It's always sore.
Okay.
Especially after the show. Mike's here. So,
Yeah, he said he was nervous.
yeah. Nervous to hit minor league.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what he said.
All right. Quickly.
I'm not nervous when I hit minor league shit.
Yeah. Quickly, the All-Star roster has been released. I'm not going to read the entire thing because it's really long and we're out of time.
Yeah.
But you can, go to MLB.com or something.
Yeah,
if you care.
All that matters is
If you
Clayton
care.
Kershaw's on the team.
Yeah, and we're hoping that Puig gets on the team, too. At least I am. I don't know.
Adrian Gonzalez says he's voting for him.
It goes.
I guess you can look at it this way. That month that he's been here, the Dodgers have turned it around. So
Yeah, I know the game of baseball is full of purists and old people who are like,
Fickle.
oh, that, he hasn't played long enough. It's like, you guys need viewers more than any other sport right
it's
now.
true.
Uh,
If he's going to bring
Well,
the
That's
viewers.
why I think it was a great decision to put it up to the fans. Let the fans decide.
what is this, fucking Raw?
they're so
you have
smart.
to download the WWE app to decide if he's going to be in the All-Star
No,
game?
but that's what they do every year. And
Who will the Big
you
Show
know,
wrestle tonight?
Well, the controversy is, he hasn't been here long enough, which it's true. You got to earn, you got to earn it.
Absolutely.
But he's like, killing it. I mean, he's the
Right.
one of the most popular players since he arrived.
and one of the most exciting to watch.
So it's a big controversy. So
Wish
let
you
the-
wouldn't
let the-
swing at every
Let the
fucking
fans
pitch.
decide. Well, I mean, but let the fans decide.
Yeah.
I mean, right now he's second place
I voted for Adrian Gonzalez. I'll admit that now.
to do what?
Be on the All-Star team.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think he's been consistent all year.
You should never reveal your vote.
I haven't.
Oh, sorry.
voted.
And then I picked a reliever on the American League because that's the worst vote off. 5 relievers on the American League side. It's
I didn't-
ridiculous.
I didn't vote because I don't care.
You didn't care? But it's Puig.
I'd like to see Puig make it just to piss everybody else off. But other than that, it's like, it's fucking All-Star game.
Yeah, it wouldn't piss me off because I think they did the right thing by letting it go down to a vote. Let the fans
them
decide.
vote.
Because
Let them
if
vote.
they say yes, go in Puig. Let's put him into the All-Star game. People are gonna get pissed off because he hasn't been there long enough. Like you said,
Yeah.
if they don't, other people are gonna get pissed off because hey, look what he's doing. So
Either way, you're getting
Let the
pissed
fans
off.
decide.
But it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
sometimes,
That's not what she said.
Well, she likes a good golden shower.
oh
Mhm.
man, who doesn't? Okay, never
True.
mind.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, oops.
Shit.
Okay.
No, not shit. Piss. Oh, goddamn. Anyway, let's take a break.
Yeah.
More beer. Get us at thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/The Charity Strike. At The Charity Strike on Twitter, no E at the end. You can leave a message and text us, 805-409-3679.
I love tartar sauce.
I'd really like to try that golden shower thing. Who's volunteering?
Hey, we're going to a break.
Yeah.
I got a lot of beer in me.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah?
Sweet.
I wonder if you drank my piss, if you'd get drunk off of that.
Let's try it.
I know they get drunk off mine.
This is going to be a great experiment.
Midlife recycling again. Recycling his beer.
Yeah. Recycle, reduce, reuse. We're going to go to break, and Mike's going to drink some piss. We'll be right back, everybody.
Be back, bitches.
And this is the compelling story of how Awkward Apocalypse began. Hey, Jenny,
Hey, Greg.
what you doing?
I'm just drinking some wine.
Want to, like, make a show and stuff?
Okay.
We can talk about awkward things and boobs.
Well, I like boobs.
Me too. It's decided. And that is the compelling story of how the Awkward Apocalypse began. Do check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/Awkward Apocalypse. At AwkwardPod on Twitter. And don't forget to call us 323-379.
9225.
The end.
Friends podcast, a weekly show that reviews and rates science fiction, fantasy, and horror films. You can find us at sci-fi superfriends.com, and you can subscribe to the show on iTunes and Stitcher Smart Radio. Join us on our never-ending quest for glory. sci-fi superfriends.com.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. The mic's working this time. That's fantastic.
Deja vu.
Those of you not listening live are like, why are you saying that? Those of you listening live are like, why did you scream into the microphone?
That's why.
That's why, for that beer right there.
If we should call
Room for
Natty Ice
beer.
beer.
Yeah. Well, you know,
It's beer enough.
watery alcohol.
Hey, it's a lot of alcohol percentage.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What's the percentage?
Well, why don't you read it, man?
Enough to get Mike in bed.
Your
Well,
dad can't read.
Oh,
He does-
5.9%.
See there?
It's not bad.
All right, should we move on to man-on-man action? Or
Oh, wait a second. I have a breaking news.
Oh.
Hold on,
Hold on.
Oh, there it is. My favorite is this song.
Coming in from the Stone Age style computer to my left. Midlife crisis.
He's rocking the phone from 1983. But he's got news for you that's good to you and me.
You're drinking 23 Natty Ice. I got a breaking news.
Here's Midlife.
Thanks, guys. Midlife here.
And that was Midlife, everybody.
Shoot it back to us so we can start over.
Back to you guys. We have a breaking news. Max Scherzer, who is trying to tie Roger Clemens' record of 14-0 start for the season, failed. He did not lose.
Still undefeated.
No decision. He was 13-0, so he will get another chance.
That's like a DQ in wrestling and a guy saying
I was going to say that. Way to get the 10 count on the outside or what? Come on.
Yeah, he was counted out of the ring.
That's no fun. That's bullshit.
Yeah, there was a 10-inning game, which the Tigers won, but unfortunately Scherzer did not have a decision in the decision or the win.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, back to you guys.
Now back to you in the studio.
I don't know why breaking news has to originate from 1920. Max Scherzer did not win, people. But he didn't lose either. You know what's funny is no matter how sober you are, you sound drunk when you say Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Scherzer.
Max
Scherzer.
You're telling a police guy, like, sure, sir.
Scherzer. That'd be a good what do you call that? Like sobriety test, field sobriety test when you get pulled over. It's like, all right, who has the most wins in MLB right now? Oh, that's easy. That's Max. You're coming in. We're taking
You're
you in.
drunk.
Yeah.
I don't need a breathalyzer.
Wait, sir, I don't drink.
But I didn't drink anything.
Yes, you
tonight.
do, Father.
Judicial system. Dana Carvey? No, nobody. All right. Anyways, let's move on to some gay shit. Ironic, because Mike's ass is on fire.
It's always on fire.
Yeah, I got
That's where
heartburn.
my heartbeat is, ironically.
True.
Yeah.
Way to your heart, so your asshole.
That's true.
Oops.
Yeah. 17 wins in a row. 16-0 in his UFC debut.
No, Max Scherzer is not at 17 yet.
Not 16-0 in the UFC?
No.
Oh. 10 straight title defenses?
Almost.
2,458 days as UFC middleweight champion.
CM Punk.
I was about to say that.
The greatest on the planet.
The best in the world.
The best in the world. 26 other men and women held titles in that time, but on Saturday, July 6, 2013, at 1 minute and 18 seconds of round number 2 in the main event of UFC 162, Herb Dean stops the fight.
My favorite ref.
As Anderson Silva is knocked cold by Chris Weidman,
Wow.
who now becomes the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Of the world.
And you can say of the world in UFC because they actually go around the world. There's
Yes?
national fighters, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So amazing stats, amazing run by Anderson Silva, but he was a little too cocky in his fight with Chris Weidman. And Weidman did not
like
pull
that?
a Forrest Griffin and allow him to get into his head. Instead, he throws the right combination at the right time and puts out Anderson Silva to become the champ and to end the reign of probably the greatest fighter we've ever seen, unless you're a GSP nut hugger like myself. And Anderson Silva is no
Is he
longer
crying?
the champ of the UFC at the middleweight division.
Yes.
And as Dana White said, because of this, all super fights are off now because Anderson Silva lost.
Really?
He wants to make a rematch, an automatic rematch, kind of like in the WWE. You know, you lose, you get an automatic rematch. It's in the clause.
Oh. Yeah. It's in the contract, bitch.
You know, you win 16 fights in a row.
Why are we selling 20s, pal?
You win 10 championship fights in a row, 16 in a row in the UFC. You deserve an automatic rematch.
But do you really?
Anderson Silva does. But he said after the fight that he was done fighting for titles.
Do I know rematch?
Just wanted to have.
What is he fighting for?
I don't know. If the super fights are off and he's not fighting for titles, who the hell is he going to fight?
That's weird.
Is he going to go up to light heavyweight and fight the bums of the earth?
Maybe.
Fight for the bum fight championship?
So when did Silva first win the championship?
It was in 2006 over Rich Franklin.
Wow. He's held it since then?
Yep.
So among all the thousands of days and titles that have been held that you named, it's also been 142 episodes of the Charity Strike.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Almost made it to that 150 mark, but he blows it.
Missed it by that much.
Let's see if Chris Weidman can get 150 in before he loses his title, huh?
Yeah, that'd be a good feat.
Goddamn right.
This is more important than any other measuring stick.
Speaking of good feet.
But
Speaking of measuring sticks.
the odd thing is, Chris Weidman was on the last fight of his contract. UFC wanted to re-up his contract, saying, you're fighting for the title, let's re-up you. It's like, no. I want to win the title first and then sign my contract.
Because I'll be worth more money.
Which just has bitten some fighters in the ass in the past. Like Sean Shirk, you guys don't know him, but in the past, he waited till after his fight with Matt Hughes, who he got beat the hell up by. And every time it seems like a guy wants to wait till after a fight to get signed his new contract, he loses.
Well,
Chris
smart.
Weidman pays off. This guy's going to make millions of dollars per fight now because he did
10
this.
millions.
So, and in this fight, Anderson Silva made $600,000 flat fee for being champ.
Just for showing up.
Chris Weidman, $24,000 to show up, $24,000 to win, $48,000 to become the new champion and defeat the greatest fighter of all time.
And you know what's sad? In the rematch, Silva would probably still make more money.
Yes, probably because he has the also the pay-per-view contract. I'm sure he gets a cut of the pay-per-view.
Oh, does he?
But Chris Weidman's going to get that now, but he still won't make a base salary what Anderson makes, I'm sure.
And does that money include Silva's like Nike deal and all that stuff, or is that just his UFC money?
That's just UFC money, and that's disclosed money. That's not locker room contract or locker room bonuses, stuff like that.
Who got fight of the night? Do we know?
Fight of the night went two fights actually because there was no subs of the night. So the fight of the night, and obviously knockout of the night went to Chris Weidman. You knock out the greatest fighter in the world, you're going to get.
I think that's
$50,000. $50,000 also went to Frankie Edgar and Charles Oliveira in the co-main event of the fight. They had a fantastic fight. It was a beautiful fight. And then the first fight of the main card, Cub Swanson and Dennis Seaver, another fantastic fight. That got fight of the night as well. So 2 fight of the nights. All 4 of those guys got $50,000.
So no one got submitted the entire night?
Nobody got submitted.
Wow.
That's a good fight.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's magical.
Unless you call Anderson Silva's loss submitting to Destiny, I guess.
This is magical.
As the Christians would call it, magical.
Yeah.
But also,
what would the sinners call it?
Also there. So Frankie Edgar won his fight with Charles Oliveira in that fight of the night winning performance. Cub Swanson knocked out Dennis Seaver in the 3rd round. It was a great fight up until that point.
Oh, wow.
The most boring fight, but still a decent fight on the main card. Tim Kennedy defeats Roger Gracie by decision. And then Mark Munoz and Tim Boach to open the card. Amazing middleweight fight. Mark Munoz went into depression after he lost to Chris Weidman last year, but his friends challenged him because he went over 260 pounds. He was fat. Like he got fat, got depressed, hadn't fought in over a year because of the depression.
Wow.
And his friends challenged him to lose the weight, get back in better shape.
He's like as big as San Diego Johnny.
And he's more ripped than he's ever been, and he looked better than he's ever looked. He's a national champion wrestler. Never looked good wrestling in the UFC. And in this fight, he looked fantastic. And I'm glad to see Mark Munoz on the upswing because he's a nice guy.
How much Kleenex did you go through?
I was too busy watching the fights. But,
what?
Yeah. And yes, I did meet him. He's a very nice guy.
I've been too busy to grab the napkins. It's all over the floor.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Get the mop.
Walk on
I
the
still
floor. Like, stick to the
masturbated.
floor.
Come on,
Good
guys.
I'm sticking to the floor. What is this?
But probably
This is magical.
Thank you, Hugh. My favorite thing of the night was I was on Twitter after all the fights, and I like to browse and see the reactions of fighters and journalists and stuff like that. My favorite part was Justin Bieber went on and said, "Hey, I wanna see what happened in the fight. Can someone send me a link, an illegal link to the fight, basically?
Great story. Compelling and rich.
And then Dana White, he retweeted him and said, "Pay-per-view, Justin."
Bieber,
don't
what a
fucking
bitch.
steal. Yeah, don't fucking steal. Just fucking buy it.
Well, I'm sure he's paying off all these tickets he's got in his Ferrari. So.
Yeah. Well,
His Cougar.
you don't listen to Hollywood
Ferrari
Babylon,
or
do you?
whatever.
I do not.
But on there, he was telling a story of how Justin Bieber went to like kind of like Sky High, that type of place.
I love Sky High.
Yeah, and instead of
Trampoline
I love
place.
being
and
Sky High.
he went there and spent a bunch of money, but the guy said you don't have to pay if you
I heard
take a
this.
picture with me and tweet
Right.
it out. So
What a
Justin like
bitch.
takes a picture and like
Yes.
Instagrams it out, like fakes it though. He fakes like he Instagrams it out, doesn't pay the guy, and doesn't actually Instagram it.
Really?
And he takes off.
Yes, so he's banned.
He is a fucking piece of
He
shit.
is. He's banned from that place.
I hope Keyshawn Johnson. I hope
Exactly.
Keyshawn Johnson does some Hernandez justice on him.
Justin Bieber.
Hashtag Hernandez Justice.
Bieber
And that's
is
the
a
MMA news.
bitch.
Oh, I like the ripping.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
nice
too.
effect.
You ripped this.
Nice.
There it is again.
Oh, on TV.
Weidman knocking him out. It's on TV
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Can you guys see this? Oh wait, we're not.
Oh, this
shit.
This is great
Yeah,
pod.
you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go away.
This is magical.
Oh sweet.
You would think during the summer when the ice has melted, we wouldn't have to talk about this shit.
Or that they were maybe locked out or something.
Yeah.
But
God.
no.
But it's always cold in Antarctica.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
Antarctica.
Jesus
So-
Christ. We already talked about the dude marrying the hot chick. The Stars have recently acquired Tyler Seguin.
Yeah.
The greatest thing is he's been tweeting some shit lately that's
good.
of the gay nature.
Oh wow. So
The
maybe
most-
he's gonna come out and do like a big thing like Jason Collins.
Yeah, maybe so. The most recent was he's now in Dallas. That's where the
Yes.
Stars play.
This is a great tweet.
Only steers and queers in Texas,
Oh shit.
and I'm not a cow.
Oh.
I think he just called himself gay.
Yeah.
It's
I get-
magical.
A mess. Mickey's a queer. I mean.
I want you to fuck me in the ass.
Oh wow.
He likes it in the
that
beehole.
Sounds like a lady.
It's weird, right? It sounds really hot, kind of like Jenny O.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Jenny O from the Awkward Apocalypse.
Yeah, Jenny Hot Body. Apparently,
Jenny
this is
O'Hadia.
this is not the first gay-related tweet that's gone out. And he's saying he's being hacked. What it really sounds like is that his buddies, he's like 21. His
Yeah, he
buddies,
left his computer open.
right?
Yeah.
Left his phone out, his computer open. Like, oh, let's fuck with this guy.
Because it is funny. He's making fun of himself.
It's funny. Now here's the best part though. These guys are thinking like, oh, we're gonna fuck with him. We're gonna make him look gay. But it's like if he gets fired, you know how shitty the rest of their lives are gonna be.
Seriously.
It's like, oh, no more man cave and free shit whenever we go to this gay guy's house.
And if they did use his computer or phone, it's going to trace back to him, and he's not going
Right.
to have a case at all about
right,
for that.
well, the thing is, he's saying he's being hacked. I'm sure Twitter can probably look into this
Right.
and tell that he has not been hacked.
Right.
Just
exactly.
saying. Hashtag just saying.
Is it prejudice if you're saying it about yourself? I mean, I do it all the time.
Right. What's the big problem here?
Yeah.
All
I'm a
right.
cum guzzler.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh God. Oh, I hear a buzzing.
I'm a
noise.
cow and a queer in Texas.
You're
Are you?
a queer and a steer?
Look at this belly.
A cow queer.
I would be worshipped in India. There's
You
a
got big
humming.
belly?
There's a hummer, and it's not on my cow.
I know it's killing me.
You're killing me, Larry.
You're killing me. You know what's funny? It's Midlife's microphone.
Oh, come on.
It is.
You got a vibrator in your pocket there?
Or you just
pocket
happen
square?
to see me. All right, let's move on with hockey. The Bruins have signed forward Jerome Igner.
It's in his colon.
To
Because I don't hear it.
Because you feel it
I'm
instead.
anal.
I can hear
there.
it. But these are like heavy duty.
1 year, $6 million deal for whoever that guy is.
I don't hear it.
Are you giving him a
You don't know
Hummer?
who Jerome McGinley is? Oh, you don't watch hockey. Never mind.
Do you know who he is?
Who?
Yeah, last year he was gonna. There was two trade possibilities for him. He was with the Calgary Flames.
Yeah.
He could go.
Flames.
Boston Bruins had it locked up, and then he decided to go Pittsburgh. That's why Boston was surprised when he called Boston in and said, "Hey, you want to sign me?"
Hey, you gonna bomb me? I mean, sign me?
Mazel tov.
And they were mad at him, but they're like, "Hey, if we can sign a veteran that's good at scoring goals, and we might win a championship next year, let's do it."
Oh.
All right. And they did it.
Iginla's a badass.
Yeah.
That's great.
He's half black.
Okay, let's
That means he's
Wait,
probably-
whoa.
That means he's better than
Whoa,
everybody
whoa.
on the ice.
Hang on.
Black people in hockey?
What?
What's next? They're going to start swimming?
Oh no, I don't think so.
There was one on the Olympic team. Did you not see
I
that?
don't want you to fucking.
He drowned, right?
Michael Phelps' teammate was black.
Who was he, a towel boy?
No, yeah, he just dried him off after he swam.
Don't
Cleaned
lie
his
to
little
me.
goggles.
Compared to his, they were little. You know how anytime I go racist, I always end up complimenting the black guy?
Yeah, what is he? Super athletic? Fucking black guys.
Yeah, god damn it.
And they
Jump
appreciate
higher
it.
than me, black guys.
Anyways, and finally the Blackhawks at
Speaking of black,
Nikolai
Hobby Bulin.
Yeah, that guy.
He used to be a King goalie. So.
Nahasa Pipa Pepalon
Hobby Bulin.
Yeah, him.
as their backup goaltender.
Good
Can we-
pickup. He's 40, but he's a good backup. So
Can we stop talking
Talking
about
about
hockey now?
inches or?
we're done with hockey.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Love basketball, you love basketball.
Oh yeah!
Hells yeah! I love basketball, you love basketball. Say yeah.
Oh God. Well, first of all,
Where do we begin?
we begin with this?
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
That's Biff. Dwight's gone.
What?
Bitch.
Dwight has left L.A. for Houston. Orlando was too small. L.A. was too big. So apparently,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like the three little bears. And he wanted to write just
It's
right
just
in the middle.
right.
Yeah.
One's too hot, one's too cold. This
Yeah.
one's just.
This is
right.
just the right amount of him being a vagina.
Houston's going the right direction. I bet $30 million on it.
Yeah, because that's what you lost, ass face. He lost $30 million by going to Houston. It better be worth it.
ahead.
I agree with Shaq, which is not usual, when he
What?
said that Dwight could not handle the pressure of LA.
Yeah, how could you understand what he was saying? Did he type it out?
could not handle the pressure of LA. Can you dig it?
Charles Barkley fathered me.
Actually,
Yeah.
Charles Barkley lost weight. So
He did, he
Shaq's
did.
fatter now.
Yeah, Shaq ripped Dwight. Oh, wow. Shaq ripped
Jeez.
Dwight apart after he left. Rightfully so.
Yeah. Well, because he didn't stay in the footsteps of Shaq. Shaq wanted to mock him for that, but he went to
Yeah.
Houston instead.
Yeah. One thing Shaq did do is he actually defended Mike D'Antoni.
He did?
Well, he played for him for a year. So
Shaq. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, some of what he said was fact. Some of it was definitely not.
Mike will let me just kind of walk up and down the floor, so.
Yeah.
What, did he say he's the greatest coach ever?
No, but what he did say is the line came into play when Shaq said that Mike D'Antoni, or the fact that Dwight did not fit into Mike D'Antoni's system and that Mike D'Antoni doesn't like big guys is wrong. It's like, well, first of all, that's wrong. It's very well documented that Mike D'Antoni is not a big man offense.
Yeah, it's not that he's not a fan of them. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work in his scheme. And he said that's not true and that Dwight... Now, here's the truth. Hashtag truth.
Yeah.
that Shaq let up about D'Antoni and about Dwight is that Dwight would not adjust any aspect of his game to fit another team such as the Lakers.
Truth.
Dwight, hashtag truth. Dwight came in with, I'm Dwight and I'm badass, so I'm going to just play like Dwight. And that doesn't work everywhere you go. It works when you're Orlando because you're literally the only good player on the team.
You got to buy into a coach, especially, I mean, for all D'Antoni's downfalls, he's still a nice guy. At least try hard for him.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Nice guy who wins championships.
Nobody ever says Mike D'Antoni's an asshole.
I wish he was an asshole if that got us some rings.
Yeah, exactly.
He can be whatever the fuck he wants to
You
be.
know what? Phil Jackson gave him a compliment. He said Pau Gasol fits in D'Antoni's offense
He
a lot better
does.
because he can run the court.
Well, I think Pau Gasol is going to strive as the only big man on
Hell yeah!
Well,
trailing that
the only.
Well, look at all I can say is look at Amari Stoudemire in Phoenix. He thrived under D'Antoni.
He did?
Yeah, that guy, like, especially against the Spurs in the playoffs, would score 40 points a
with
game.
His back injury.
Amari Stoudemire?
Yeah, he was hurt half the time.
He broke his eye socket, but he played well in Phoenix.
He hurt his back.
Yeah, but he still played quite more often than he would anywhere else.
Who else?
Because the Suns training staff.
Who
was
else
good.
played good under D'Antoni's system in New York?
Don't say Steve. Oh,
in New York. I know, I'm talking about Phoenix. I'm
Oh.
talking about Phoenix.
I'm talking about New York.
I'm talking about Phoenix.
I'm talking about your
See, I'm
mom.
confused.
New York? No, nobody can play well with Carmelo Anthony on their team. I'm sorry.
Really? Because they did pretty good last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the
Until
playoffs.
they got to the playoffs when people shut them down.
Okay, here's the thing. As much as I'm not really a big D'Antoni fan, D'Antoni, Dwight didn't play good under Van Gundy.
Yeah.
He didn't play good under D'Antoni.
Right.
So is he going to play good under McHale?
No.
I don't think so. I just think Dwight is just like a selfish bitch.
Yeah.
And he's not going to play good under anybody's system unless it's like, okay, Dwight, you're Dwight. Just everybody give the ball to Dwight. Dwight's Michael Jordan. Give the ball to Dwight. Just Dwight.
I'll say this.
And the only person that'll do that is Dwight's mom.
I'll say this.
She's a lovely lady, by the way.
I love her.
If he lets...
great reach around.
I think,
yeah.
She does.
I think Dwight might be mine.
She does have long arms like her son.
Really?
Yeah, well, you know.
He's kind of light.
Yeah, with the long arms she has like her son, it's good for
He
fat
plays
guys
kinda
like
white.
us that reach
Yeah,
around.
she can reach all the way
All
around.
the way
Oh,
around.
shit.
Eric did
She
say,
can.
haven't we already proven numerous times that too many stars on one team does not lead to win? Yes, we proved this when the Lakers hired Gary Payne.
Too many
Karl Malone, they had
stars that
Shaq
don't
and
gel
Kobe.
together. Because Miami's proven that stars can gel together.
Who besides LeBron is a star?
Dwayne Wade.
Not anymore.
Ray Allen at one point was a star.
Dwayne Wade.
Chris
is
Bosh was a star in
vagina.
Toronto.
Okay.
In Toronto.
It's when Dwayne Wade gave up the
He's-
reins to LeBron James.
He's a star in Toronto. That's like saying you're a famous hockey player because you married Hillary Duff.
That's true.
Yeah.
And DJ.
Yeah. Whoever that is. Yeah.
You Full House, man.
I know. I'm joking.
Deborah
So-
Joe Tanner.
Yeah. So the only way Dwight Howard thrives is when he's the only player on the team.
He'll thrive if he actually lets Hakeem Olajuwon be his mentor.
No, he won't.
Yes, if he can get that
I mean,
turnaround,
if
Jay.
if he will, yes, but
if
he won't
does.
allow that to
Right.
happen.
I see what you're saying. You're saying if he won't.
Right.
have
Do you
even
really
allow
think
it.
he's going to listen to
No,
Olajuwon?
Anybody?
But I'm saying if he does, he will.
Yeah, you're right. If he did,
Big F,
largest if ever.
ever.
But you know what? Here's an interesting thing about Howard. Howard several times asked the Lakers if he could, if Jackson could be his coach.
Like that's
Yeah.
going to make a difference. Like that's going to change the inside of Howard to be a better competitor.
I don't know if it will or not. But
He's
for
a
some
bitch.
reason, Howard asked, "Well, can Phil Jackson be my coach?" And of course, the Lakers said, "Well, Phil Jackson's not interested in coaching anymore." Which Phil Jackson said, "It's true." Phil Jackson said, "I am not coaching, but I will coach the Lakers."
Right. He hadn't even made his decision when they called him and said, "No, we're not going."
Yeah,
with you."
right.
He's
right.
like, "Well, I haven't even decided yet. What are you guys talking about? We're going with D'Antoni. He's better." Then he chuckled.
Yeah, because they looked at
He's
looked
better
at the
'cause he has
Magic
all
and they
those
said,
wins.
"Well,
Yeah.
I think that the way
11
that
less rings
Dwight
doesn't mean
played in the
anything.
Magic, I think that would really fit better with D'Antoni."
Right, because D'Antoni does not have a center-based offense. That's going to fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Dwight could play like a big power forward if he wanted to. He just doesn't have a shot.
Well, here's the thing.
He doesn't have a jumper. He doesn't have a turnaround hook. He doesn't have shit.
Well,
he doesn't have it inside him to be a great player.
Well, one thing that Dwight should be that he refuses to be, which would have worked better, not well, but better under D'Antoni's system, is Dwight should be a pick-and-roll center.
Yes.
And he refused. He wants to be a back-to-the-hole center. Just like
Why? You cannot shoot. You cannot
he's
shoot the
not a
ball.
No, he's not a shooter. He needs to be a pick-and-roll center where he picks, he rolls, he dunks. That's what Dwight needs to be.
Ask Karl Malone how well that pick and roll works.
Wait, here,
The man made a living.
Ask him right now.
Hey, Karl Malone, how'd that pick and roll work for you?
Come on. I like to pick and roll because I'm Karl Malone.
And I like Jock Salton in his short shorts. You distracted people, and that my pick and roll was more effective.
Josh Tucker want to be a white man, but he got a big cock.
I'm Karl Malone. I'm the mailman,
Mailman.
and your mail's been delivered. Thank you.
Karl Malone.
Like my package. I like John Stockton's.
And scene. Yeah, Dwight needs to be a pick and roll center. He needs to realize that he's very athletic for his size.
Pick and roll works very well in D'Antoni's style too.
And it
Amari Stoudemire was amazing in the pick and roll.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Amazing.
I'll tell you this, and this is going to agree with Trigger for now.
Oh, come on.
It's good.
I know.
It's good, not good. Come on.
Here's the deal. D'Antoni asked Howard the second half of the season. He said, "Just try my system
Please.
for the rest of the season." And
I'll
Howard said,
suck your
"Okay."
dick.
The Lakers went 28-12.
And Howard said, I don't like the taste of jizz.
Or maybe he didn't like the taste of the girls.
Oh, yeah. True. Anyways.
Well, yeah.
The
He only
moral...
he only likes the taste of his own pussy.
Right. The moral of the story is I'm glad he's gone. Why, you may ask? Oh, Dwight Howard's so good. Why are you glad he's gone? Because at least he made a fucking decision.
Yeah.
Early.
And a quick one, yeah.
Yeah, before the deadline.
Yeah, instead of waiting until the last second,
Oh,
he
my
went
God.
ahead.
You know what? I'm tired of his attitude. I'm tired of him being the 7-foot vagina. You know, the Lakers in recent years have a tendency of hiring 7-foot pussies. Bynum is who knows where right now.
But you know what? They won championships with Bynum.
No. They won championships with Bynum on the bench with Gasol in the game.
Right.
Bynum was hurt just about every fucking time they got to the finals. Thank God, too. Otherwise, we wouldn't have won. They have a tendency of hiring vaginas that are 7 feet tall. Largest vagina.
Not Shaq, obviously.
Recently.
No. I said recently. This
Yes.
is post Jerry West. Post Jerry's. They love the vaginas.
You better not be talking about Chris Kaman that way.
Yeah, because he's replacing Howard.
All right, let's get right into it.
He's
then.
not a
The
vagina.
Lakers,
He's just very ugly, like a bad vagina.
as of today, have agreed to terms with Chris Kaman.
Hey, not a bad pickup.
It's a 1-year
Really?
deal. He's getting the mid-level exception.
Right. For the deal, it's not a bad pickup.
Right. I mean, Natty Ice is not a bad beer, but I'd much rather have a Firestone.
Right. But you still have room for other guys because he took the mid-level exception.
Can I still get drunk off it? I guess so.
It is Chris Kaman. You can get drunk off any ugly like that.
I don't get the Chris Kaman interest. I mean, he hasn't done much since David Stern fucked us over and sent Chris Paul to the Clippers and Chris Kaman to the New Orleans, now Pelicans. Greatest name
My
ever.
favorite nickname ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't see what the interest is in Kaman.
I don't either. We don't need a scorer because we have Kobe, assuming he comes back.
We have Kobe.
Okay.
Well, yeah. And as far as the center, we have Pau Gasol. And who's the rookie, the big guy?
Sacre?
Sacre. You have Sacre, which I think Sacre is better than Kaman.
Because he's not as fucking crazy?
I don't know about that. But he's not injury prone. Well, of course, how bad can you get injured sitting on the bench?
True.
But I would definitely give Sacre a chance before I would sign Kaman. Unless they're going to have Kaman be the third option after Sacre.
Well, of course they won't. That wouldn't make sense.
He's going to be the back.
They didn't give Sacre much of a chance last year. Who knows how he can play?
Yeah, not really.
He got
I mean,
garbage. Garbage time was a benefit for Sacre.
Everybody loves
garbage.
good at garbage time too. So,
but when Howard and Gasol was hurt, Sacre played, and he wasn't that bad. I mean, he wasn't good. He was a rookie. He played like a rookie.
Yeah, he played inconsistently like a rookie.
He didn't score, but we don't need him to score. We
Exactly.
We need a big man on the Lakers squad to fucking post up and play a little fucking D. Because nobody on the Lakers plays D, especially under Mike D. Antoni. Yeah, I went there. Cock.
Get rid of that D in your name.
Yeah,
Mike Antoni.
Mike P. Antoni for pussy. Mike Pantoni. So anyways, we agreed to a 1-year deal with Chris Kaman today. He'll obviously have to wait till the 10th to sign, just like everyone else. Here is the interesting thing. The Lakers, right before we went on the air, I should almost play the breaking news for this.
Play it.
Announcing.
Dun, dun.
All right, fine.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Pretend I didn't almost announce the story already.
Breaking news from the 1920s.
Breaking news from the 1920s, jumping to the 2013.
Where's my goodbye girl?
This telegram just handed to me, straight off the wire. The Lakers will use the amnesty clause on Meta World Peace.
Oh, man.
What kind of fucking name is that? Why are black people playing sports? This is 1920.
Jackie Robinson will never make it.
He might be a baby now, but he's not going to be a pro ever.
A black guy at sports? You must be crazy. Yes, the Lakers will use the amnesty clause on Meta World Peace. While I don't completely disagree because I think he's overpaid, I also don't think that using the amnesty clause on Meta will free up enough room to actually do anything. He's only getting paid $7.7 million, or would have been paid $7.7 this coming year. So you're not going to sign a big player for that much money. And to Meta's credit, I feel like he's the only one that actually tries. You know,
second best player on the Lakers last year.
I mean, he doesn't score a lot, and
I agree.
he fucks up a lot and does a lot of stupid shit off the court. But he's the one that runs every single play, is always going after the ball. He's the one that he's a lot like Trigger Mike. Actually, he dives after balls.
That's right.
He was the second best
Picks
player.
up the slop on the
and
team.
You look at his heart. I mean, he plays hard. He works hard. And really, while Kobe's going to be out for the first couple of months of the season, I think he would be the best player the Lakers had.
And we can say he fits the D'Antoni offense.
Yeah.
He can hit
He'll
threes.
fit any offense. I
don't
really,
care about his offense.
Meta is going to fit any offense or defense.
Yeah, I want his defense on.
He's the one that dived on the floor. He's the one that stole the ball. He's the one. I mean, yeah, he took some stupid shots. But,
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
I'd be okay if he never shot
Early in
again,
the season,
actually.
but later in the season, he made great
he made some great
decisions.
shots. Hey, guess what? Game 7, the last time the Lakers were in the finals when they played the Celtics, if it wasn't for Meta World Peace, the Lakers would not have won that championship.
That's right.
Hashtag truth.
That's right.
That's a
I hate
hashtag.
to see Meta go. I mean, he had his problems. He's got a psychiatrist there helping him out. But
He's a crazy person. Now, the only way
I
it would have
love his
made
tweets.
sense to use the amnesty clause would be to use it on Gasol, as far as money is concerned.
Yep.
Because then they'd free up enough space to actually hire someone of decent caliber. But
we know Gasol can be a bitch too, and if he got the amnesty clause, he'd be like, "I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go back to Spain."
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm sure any other team would pay him as much as he wants to be paid.
He's like, or to another team.
Oh,
Well,
you think he'd resign with less money for the Lakers?
Didn't he say that he doesn't want to go anywhere else after this?
I don't know.
With the Lakers?
Did I
Yeah.
say that?
I think I heard.
Did I say
it
that
somewhere.
4 or 5 minutes ago? Because if that's the case, I don't remember.
I didn't hear it, but
Yeah.
what I'm hoping is maybe the Lakers are making some moves where they're just saying, you know what, and I hope they do because they're not going to. Nothing's going to happen next year.
No.
I'm hoping they're going to say, you know what, next year's a wash. Let's just sign some cheap players, get the season over with, and then let's sign some good free agents. Let's get some good draft picks. Let's start to rebuild.
Yeah.
Because it's not a microwave league. You're not going to just hire players to win this year.
I've never heard that before. Microwave league.
Hey,
I like that.
Hey,
have you heard that, or did you invent that?
No, I invented it. I'm
my
going to
God.
patent it. Yeah.
Holy shit! Episode was this 143?
What does even microwave
Mark
league
that down.
mean?
Oh wow, he doesn't. Can you explain it to him?
Yeah.
It's been
I really
nuked?
don't have the patience.
Waste of time.
It's been nuked as you walk by
Yeah,
chocolate
waste
melts.
of time.
I mean,
I'll just here.
Yeah, it's just like
Here, you just keep talking about that. Microphone muted. Yeah.
Oh man,
I feel like I heard something in the background.
something I like the King Dick or something.
Yeah, it's about like who wants a blowjob. Yeah, they need to take the Jerry West approach to building a team slowly that will eventually win a championship. Hey, like the Grizzlies or
Yeah,
the
that's-
Warriors.
well, like Jerry West back when he was with the Lakers.
Hey,
how many
Hey,
championships
exactly.
was that?
With Jerry West?
Yeah, tons, right?
I don't have enough fingers.
8,
Yeah.
10, something like
something,
that.
I don't
somewhere in that right. I mean, they have 16 total, right?
Yeah, and then they got 5 in the.
How many did they have
80s?
before Jerry and Jerry? I think they had one.
I can't remember.
Was it really just one?
I think I'm not. Don't
I think Jerry only won one, right? Because of the Boston kept creeping up on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Boston destroyed
before
him
Jerry.
several times.
I'm talking before Jerry Buss and Jerry West.
Right.
That was-
As GM and owner.
yeah.
GM and
combined?
owner. Yeah, I think they only had
had one.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's before.
I mean,
my
I
time.
think they won like in the 40s or 50s with.
Indianapolis.
Yeah,
We need the logo back as our GM.
That's right.
exactly.
Tired of fucking cupcake.
You know what? It's not Cupcake's fault.
Yes, it is.
It's Mr. Buss's fault.
Well, now this
Well,
year, yes.
Jim,
this
yeah.
year is the short bus's fault. But up until this year, it's Cupcake's fault. It's Cupcake's fault that they wouldn't work out a deal to keep Shaq in town. Well, make Kobe. and
Kobe
Shaq
wanted him gone.
No. Make him talk it out. If you dangled some rings in front of Kobe's face, I think he would have changed his mind.
I don't know.
I
Kobe was a
don't know.
bitch then.
He likes to.
Kobe
win.
was a bitch. He almost
Well,
left.
as much as
he almost went to the Bulls. Remember?
as much as I like Kobe, I think one of the reasons why Howard left is because Kobe came up with this 3 to 4 year thing for his playing time.
Instead of just
Well,
one more year.
Last year he's saying 1 more year, and then all of a sudden he's saying, "Well, maybe I'll be here on 3 or 4 more years." And
He
Howard
blew
said,
the
"I don't want to
Achilles.
be second string for another 4 years."
Well,
So
the funny
I'll-
thing is, Kobe told in reports. We reported this on the show last week that Kobe said to Dwight in their meeting that if you want to learn how to be a winner, you play under the Lakers. You play under me. We'll teach you how to do it. Dwight said that none of that speech happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds like Kobe to me.
It sounds very Kobe because it wasn't, hey, come be the star. It was, you want to learn how to be a winner? You do what we tell you. And that's what the speech was. Then Dwight said, that didn't happen.
Yeah, Kobe's very cutthroat about everything. It sounded very Kobe.
Yeah.
That can't be made up.
So here's the other side of that story.
It smells like
Howard,
pussy. And it tastes like pussy.
Oh, there it is.
It must be Dwight Howard.
Or fish.
Derek Fisher?
Maybe.
Okay.
Howard said that his feelings were hurt because when he was injured and the L.A. fans were down on him, that Kobe and Nash didn't come to his defense. Now, there's an unwritten rule in basketball where if you're injured, the other players, your teammates, say nothing unless you ask them, hey, back me up on this. Where Dwight never said anything to Kobe or Nash, Kobe and Nash had a private meeting, and Dwight brought this up, and Kobe and Nash were saying, "Well, why didn't you say something? If you had said something, we would have backed you up."
Yeah,
but you said nothing.
Especially Steve Nash. That guy's the ultimate team player right there.
Well, so is Kobe wants to win.
Kobe, Kobe. If it's part of the unwritten rule, he'll do it. He'll do it.
So Dwight said, "Well, you guys never backed me up when I was hurt, and
He's
the fans were
cunt.
talking shit about me. Why didn't you guys back me up?" And their response was, "Well, why didn't you ask us? Because you know, as a player, we're not going to say anything unless you tell us to say something, and we're going to back you up." So it's another thing where Dwight
what a
was
giant pussy.
Yeah,
he's mad at 2 league MVPs, multi-time MVPs. Well, not Kobe.
So
it's kind of a travesty.
It's kind of like a
Only
marriage.
one
You got to
time.
communicate to each other.
Yeah.
Dwight
does not know how to communicate anything other than get rid of this coach, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Dwight's like Ryback.
Feed me, boy.
Exactly. Feed me.
Well, here's the deal with
ball.
Dwight.
I guess that's more like Trigger Mike. Feed
you
me
mean
ball.
he over enunciates everything?
That too.
That too. But we'll jump to the bottom line. If Dwight doesn't succeed in Houston, he's going to be a joke in the league.
Yeah.
Because he didn't make it in Magic. He blamed Stan Van Gundy. He didn't make it with the Lakers. He blamed D'Antoni and Kobe. So now he's on the Rockets.
Yeah, he better take every word in that Olajuwon says and come up with that turnaround jump shot.
He better swallow something.
Because nobody had a better turnaround Jay than Olajuwon. Unless he develops that, he's going nowhere.
So wait, so that's the bottom line?
Swallow something.
Swallow something.
No, give it to us. That's the bottom line.
And that's the bottom line. Because midlife said so.
You did not commit to that, sir. That was not very CCW.
Okay,
of you.
wait. Edit point. And that's the bottom line. Because midlife said so.
There we go. Okay. Much better. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so much could be bitched about for the Lakers for hours and hours more.
Yeah. And most of our fans out of the
Don't
LA
give a
area are
shit.
like really pissed off. So.
Yes, and I think Eric has it right. High school drama. It is such high school drama.
God.
Yeah, and Dwight
Very
Howard's
good-
the only
very
one
good
fucking
comment.
playing the high school drama.
They all are.
Dwight Howard is the blonde slut of all
Let's
this
just
high
call
school drama.
We'll call Dwight Howard.
He's taking it in every hole.
We're gonna call Dwight Howard prom queen because that's what he fucking is from now on.
There it is.
Prom queen
The
Howard.
beauty of the ball. All right, let's move on. Lots
we're
of stuff happening
We have a lot to do.
in the NBA. Speaking of Dwight Howard, the Rockets' old center, Asic, wants to trade, and they told him to fuck off.
And Kevin McHale's like, "Fuck you,
Fuck you!
sit on the bench."
Yeah, Dwight's already causing problems in Houston. He hasn't officially signed. He's still technically a Laker.
Yeah, he's not even there yet.
So
Already Asic hates him.
Yeah, well, maybe. I do.
Shit.
So maybe Dwight going to Houston, not so good. So we'll see what happens with Asic. Kevin McHale says he'll try and keep him happy. We shall see. I would call this the second biggest free agency in NBA this year.
Yeah, and it's not being talked about enough.
It's really not. Josh Smith did sign a deal. It's a 4-year deal with the Pistons. Here's the thing. It's $54 million. You're thinking, hey, that's a lot of money. But let's bring this down for you. $54 million over 4 years is $13.5 million. Manu Ginobili last year made $14 million
to lose a championship for San Antonio.
to not play most of the season and then lose
fumble the ball
the
late
championship
in the game.
to come into Game 7 and actually say, "Here, LeBron, this is yours."
There you go. Yeah, Josh Smith, double machine right there. Great pickup for the Pistons, I say.
Dude, that's a steal.
For anybody.
Put some talent around that guy.
Josh Smith? That's
Put
a great
some-
pick.
$13.5 million a year for Josh Smith. That's a steal.
Yeah. They've got a good front court, but they need a back court, those Pistons. Damn Pistons.
So
Let's
I
get
think
Joe Dumars and Isaiah back on the court.
Yay.
Or maybe Gerald Wallace. Oh, wait.
Oh, how about Rasheed Wallace?
Oh, Rasheed.
Okay, well,
I
he's
said
Ben
Gerald,
Wallace.
but I meant Rasheed.
Ben.
One of the Wallace boys. I don't know.
those guys.
Well, Rasheed has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Pistons, but not as a player.
What?
Player development is what he'll be doing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so maybe he'll develop Josh Smith.
Teach him how to put a hole in their
Rasheed
head.
would develop how to get a technical foul.
Yeah.
Or make their hair look stupid with that little funny-looking thing in the middle of the head.
Yeah, that thing. The
Here's how
bald
you
spot.
get a technical foul without actually doing anything wrong. Just give him the look.
Be Rasheed.
Have a weird blotchy spot on your head.
Oh, shit.
And then speaking of the Hawks, who just lost Josh Smith, they did sign half the Utah Jazz team. Paul Millsap and Damari Carroll.
Paul Millsap's a good pickup. If you're
He's
going to
a
lose Josh
great
Smith,
pickup.
if you're going to lose Josh Smith, Paul Millsap.
Paul
Not the
Millsap,
same player, but
very underrated.
yeah.
Paul Millsap, that is.
But Utah's going to suck so bad.
Oh, God, yeah.
Afraid
God,
so.
Utah, Philadelphia, two teams that are not hiding the fact that they are rebuilding big time. They're letting everybody go. Their coaches are leaving, and it's not a secret anymore. Philadelphia,
Well,
like everyone's gone from Philadelphia.
Philly's letting their best player go.
They didn't even try.
Andrew Bynum.
They didn't even try.
He's their best player because he never actually hit the floor.
Not one turnover the whole year.
Exactly. That's his best year yet.
Yes.
Now, speaking of the Jazz just disintegrating, the Bobcats have signed Al Jefferson, 3-year deal, $40.5 million.
Important pickup for a
Yeah.
franchise that can never get a single great star. And Al Jefferson can be great.
Did Michael
He's
Jordan
proved it.
actually
Did he
prove
do
that?
something right?
Yo, you mean besides the Hitler stash in a Haynes commercial?
I'm just thinking maybe he hires somebody to
Yeah, he's like,
make
someone
some-
else do this job for me, please.
Yeah.
Be an owner
I'll just,
for me.
You know, I'll just wear my underwear and fly in planes.
I need
and-
to do more Haynes
Let
commercials.
me wear my underwear and have a Hitler stash.
Me and Barkley have a golf game to go to.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this actual question: Al Jefferson or Josh Smith, better player?
Depends on the type of team you're running. If you got a high-flying team, you want Josh Smith. If you got a physical post-up game, you want Al Jefferson.
So it's that close of a comparison.
So Charlotte Bobcats want to make an impression and be a physical team. Al Jefferson's the right guy to bring in.
Okay, what do you think?
I would go Al Jefferson.
Better player than Josh Smith.
Josh Smith's
Better
a better
team
player.
player, yeah.
Better team. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Josh Smith's a better player.
Interesting.
I think Josh Smith is a better offensive player. I think Al Jefferson is a better all-around player.
I don't know, Jeff.
Physical all around.
Josh Smith is
Yeah.
a great shot blocker and a great rebounder too. So
Well, I bring this up because they're making exactly the same amount of money.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah?
Who's going to make more money for your team? Josh Smith.
Exactly.
He's going to bring all the Piston fans back.
I think Josh Smith is a little better player than Al Jefferson. You're right. Al Jefferson is much more physical, but Josh Smith, I mean, he's Josh Smith. He's just sexy.
Yeah, he's just high flying.
Yeah, I guess it's,
that guy can
you know,
dunk.
like Trigger, it's where you go. I mean, whatever area you're in and whatever team you're on. Yeah.
Detroit needed a flashy guy.
Yeah, it's whatever going to complement your team.
And Charlotte needed a physical guy. They need to be taken seriously, and why not bring in Al Jefferson?
It makes sense.
It's a great
Yeah.
pickup for both teams.
Though
a good
I'll
point.
say, I still don't take him seriously.
I mean, they're the
He
Bobcats.
jokes around too much.
Yeah.
Their
the
name's
Kings,
barely better than the Pelicans. So.
well, they're going to get it back to the Hornets because that's so bad.
Yeah.
The Kings agreed to a 4-year deal worth at least $26 million, but we don't know the exact number yet. With Carl Landry, the Brucks.
I love how you put Carl Laundry.
Did I? Oh, I did. That must have autocorrected.
Yeah.
Carl Laundry.
Lame apple.
Right. Just hang him out to dry.
Somebody's got to clean those dirty uniforms.
Somebody. The Bucks have agreed.
Pick 'em when
God,
they're up.
This
Pick
makes
'em
me
when they're
angry.
down. Kick 'em when they're up.
Thanks, Don. The Bucks have agreed to a deal with Carlos Delfino, 2 years, $6.5 million. Now the Rockets
Lakers blow it.
in preparation for getting Dwight, released Aaron Brooks, released Carlos Delfino. And I thought, man, two good yet not expensive pickups for the Lakers. Get Aaron Brooks, backup point guard, whatever. Get Carlos Delfino, bring him off the bench. Good D. I mean, just good, solid player. Not too expensive. They did not make a move for either, at least as of yet, and they cannot make a move for Delfino now that he's signed with the Bucks. Aaron Brooks still on the market, but I don't get it. Lakers, fucking make a move. I'd rather have Delfino and Brooks than Chris Kaman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why I'm saying I am so much hoping they're saying let's junk next year. Let's just take next year for a loss, which I'm sorry is not a Jim Buss thing. He loves Jim Buss more than anybody.
Definitely not a Jerry Buss thing.
Oh, heavens.
He's rolling over.
No, Jim Buss is a big Jim Buss fan.
Yeah. He's
so
his biggest
I am
fan.
so much hoping the Lakers are saying let's just take next year as a loss and start building at 2014 and just start building over.
Why not take all three guys, Delfino, Brooks, and
if next
Kaman?
year is a loss,
Because
why even sign Kaman? Why not just bring up your D League and just fucking blow every game?
Well, you could do that, but
save a ton of
money.
money.
The Lakers don't have a lot of options because of their salary restrictions.
Yeah. Because Kobe likes to take up the whole salary.
Oops.
What? Wait, he's worth it.
Yeah. But pull a
He
LeBron
was,
and give some money back, please.
No,
Peyton and Tom Brady did it. You can do it.
No, they can pay Kobe as much as he wants.
Okay. This age, I don't think so.
Yes. Another 3-team deal has gone down. Iguodala has gone somewhere. The Nuggets end up with someone.
I was going to say, what's the fucking details of this trade?
I have them right here.
Okay, thank you.
Iguodala went to.
I like Iguodala. He's a very
Patriots.
good all-around player. Iguodala would have fit in L.A. very well.
Yes, Iguodala heads to the Patriots.
Patriots?
That's what he just said. J.J. Hickson.
For Hernandez, of course.
okay.
Right, J.J.
Hernandez
J.J. Hickson headed to the Dodgers, and Hanlon Ramirez is going to the Nuggets.
Yeah, Ramirez seems like a guy who could play any sport.
Yeah, he probably could.
He's pretty athletic.
He's
guy.
black. The Golden
Black Cuban.
the Golden State Warriors are involved in a 3-team sign and trade deal that sends a trade exception to Utah Jazz. Free agent guard Randy Foye to the Nuggets. Denver will sign and trade Andre Iguodala and send him to the Golden State Warriors for a 4-year, $48 million deal.
Iguodala on Golden State?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Golden State
That's
looks
gonna be
fantastic.
yeah.
They're a small team, but that's fantastic stuff right there. Actually, that's a very well-rounded team.
Jerry West is
Iguodala,
laughing.
What?
David
They got
Lee.
David Lee and Bogut
And Bogut.
in the,
And-
in the front court.
This is my personal opinion. I think they're going to trade Bogut.
You might as well keep him
Think
at this
so?
point. Keep
I
some
mean,
bulk
they
there.
might, but
Well,
I'm
keep
this
some
is
bulk.
this is my personal prediction. I think they're going to trade Bogut.
But
All right.
they got
Okay.
Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala,
That's it. And they have
I know.
Stephen Curry.
That's what I'm saying.
and
It's going to be good.
they got Jarrett Jack still. He re-signed with them.
no.
didn't he?
Jared Jack's gone.
You are
Oh,
wrong.
he's gone.
We'll get to that
That's why they got
momentarily.
Iguodala. But Iguodala's defense is top notch.
Oh,
He's
definitely. Yeah.
great player. Exactly what Golden State
Iguodala.
needs.
Oh God, yeah.
All right, so here's the deal.
Anyway, go ahead.
Denver
Mr.
signed
Rebound,
trade
sir.
Iguodala to Golden State for the 4-year, $48 million contract.
Very well worth it.
This gives $12 million trade exception to the Nuggets. Good for the Nuggets. They have a year to use before it expires. Utah will sign and trade Foye to the Nuggets on a 3-year, $9 million deal with a team option on the third year. The sign and trade allows Warriors enough cap space to sign first-round pick Nemanja.
Yeah. My
I
favorite
would
player.
have.
Yeah.
I would have signed my Jr.
I followed his.
Exactly.
I followed him since he was a baby.
Because he
Completely.
played for the
Yeah, those guys over in Africa.
Yeah, the Jizzers.
And the Jizzers, what?
yeah,
And
them.
it gives them the mid-level salary exception to sign another free agent, and the Warriors will send the Jazz a future second-round pick in the deal.
Jazz are. Do they even have a team? Are they
the
just going to
Jazz
sign
likes-
their whole D
I
League?
think like the same. Yeah, we're done. Okay,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, the Jazz have thrown in the towel.
Let's move to Nebraska somewhere. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
the Jazz and all of their wives.
Well, I didn't even see it here, but Devin Harris. Did you mention it on the last show or something?
What?
Signing with Dallas. He's gone from Utah now too.
See, even worse. Other signings going on. The Rockets. Oh, the Rockets just making out big this year. They have traded Royce White to the 76ers.
Dude, what a fantastic drop right
I think
there.
the 76ers are just making out. This guy's great.
Yeah, he's as good as Bynum. He's going to play as many games, too.
As many minutes as
Yeah.
Bynum, yeah.
What did they trade him for? future considerations.
Fuck yeah.
The Rockets are like, you can give us nothing. We just want rid of this asshole.
Yeah, like what? The guy that sells hot dogs? He's quitting,
Yeah.
so he's retiring.
Hey, you guys
so let's
have
get
a
Royce White.
You guys got like a pack of Bud Light? We'll
Mr.
trade
I
him.
don't travel.
So he went to Philly?
Yeah.
So they see, they're not hiding the fact that they have no team. They're like,
Not at
let's bring in
all.
Royce White. Looks like a player,
Yeah.
but he's really not going to do anything
Why?
because he's not going to fly.
Why would anybody sign or trade for Royce White?
I guess on the East Coast, you can do a lot more driving and get to the next. They're all pretty close in that area there.
But here's the
Great
problem.
story.
Royce White said he's going to ride his bike to Philadelphia.
Is you sure he's not scared of a car hitting him?
He might be.
I know.
Oh, don't say that. He listens to the show.
Hey, you know what?
He listens
You know
to
what?
the show.
ET's bike flew. So is he going to be scared that it's just going to lift
Yeah,
off all of a
that's it.
sudden?
Yeah,
Royce White needs to phone home. Get the fuck out of
Royce
here.
White needs to man up and be a man.
Oh, my
Good
God. Do what every other person does when they get on a plane. Take a Xanax and get drunk.
Fuck yes.
I love flying, but I still get drunk.
Yeah.
Eat an
I
edible and
actually
get drunk.
enjoy flying, too, but when I get to the airport nice and early, I go hit the bar
Oh,
first.
of course. I love
Yeah.
flying. I love getting drunk.
Yeah.
But the two together, I love. Yeah.
You got to drink before you get on the plane because, it's paying $12 for a Bud Light once you're on the plane.
No.
That's like strip club prices. I paid $12 for a Miller Lite at a strip club once.
Oh, wow.
Not my proudest moment.
Were the girls pretty?
She played with my dick for
After
a
he
while.
drank 12 beers, she was.
Yeah.
Beer goggles.
Before that, she was missing a couple teeth.
After
but,
1:30, it looked really good.
Yeah. The Bucks have signed O.J. Mayo. Good pickup for the Bucks. 3-year deal, $24 million.
He must be desperate.
Mayo or the Bucks?
Mayo.
Oh.
To go to the
He's
Bucks.
getting money.
Yeah, I mean,
decent money.
he's an underachiever. Let's just put
True.
it that way.
Yeah.
Him and Michael Beasley, the same type of player. So much talent, especially Beasley.
What
but
about
they-
Pam Beasley?
What? Pam Beasley? She can ball in this.
Yeah. The Mavs have signed Jose Calderon to a 4-year, $28 million deal.
The Cavaliers did?
The Mavs.
Mavs. That's a good signing.
Pay attention.
Mavericks.
Mavs.
That's a good signing.
Listen!
Calderon's a good player.
He is. And the Cavs with a C, like your cunt,
Thank you.
agree
I understand that language.
to a deal, 4-year, $25 million with Jarrett Jack.
It's a good pickup.
Going the Cavs. They also,
They're a small team.
yeah,
They
also
really need Bynum now.
They're looking
Well,
for
here's
him.
the deal. They met with him today, Monday. They met
Yeah,
with
they
Andrew
did.
Bynum.
Said, you don't have to work out with us. We'll sign you right now.
All you have to do is show up and sit on our bench. He's like, done.
Yeah, we'll give you a new hairdo.
Yeah, he's like, we even give you free bowling passes.
Yeah. We'll design a bowling ball for you.
Yeah. It's
We'll
great.
we'll engrave your name on the bowling ball.
Yeah.
We'll design a knee brace where the ball won't hit your knee.
He said done. And then finally, Jason Kidd debuted as coach, and in his first game, he got a technical foul for
Teed up.
running halfway onto the court and yelling at the referee.
He's like,
In Summer League?
I now understand. Yeah, he's like, I now understand the coach's box.
Yes.
Well, he said that he watched many coaches leave the coach's box and not get suspended. He's like, or get teed up. He's like, I understand now that I'm not other coaches. So
He's not.
Nope.
Not yet, at least.
You're a rookie, dude.
well, he thought he was going to go on the court and start making passes for his team because they sucked.
Oh,
Right, start shooting
there it
threes
is.
for him.
Yeah.
He lost control.
I understand. We'll end this with a little trivia.
Oh, good.
Hopefully somebody besides
Sergio.
Come on, Sergio, pay attention this time.
Sergio.
someone besides
Stuttering
Sergio answers this. No player to debut
Oh my God,
since
Kevin James is huge. Sorry.
the actor.
Sorry.
Oh.
This is a visual show.
Are you
right?
like on the nude website again?
Just mute his
He's
mic
on the
again.
TV.
No
He's-
player to debut since 1900 has hit for a higher average in his first calendar month, minimum 60 at bats, than Yasiel Puig.
Future All-Star player right there.
The only other qualifying player to hit 400 was Barry Bonell in 1977. How many times was Bonell selected to the All-Star team? You answer that, you win a prize.
Oh, yeah. Sergio, come on.
Hint, Sergio, just type it into Google. Wiki that shit. Just go to Wikipedia.
Wicked that shit?
Wiki that.
All right.
Don't confuse him. Come on.
Yeah, don't
Come.
fucking.
What is it, Google or Wiki?
Yeah.
He's going to be sitting there Google.
He goes to Wiki.com. He calls it. He goes,
Oh, come on.
After typing 7 G's into his little web browser, he's like, why isn't Google coming up? So anyways.
yeah, right. Knowing Google, they've bought all those domains. Like Google.
Yeah, that'd be smart, actually. Anyways, that's all we got. We're To say we're out of time would be an understatement. But on
Sorry.
that note, you guys are welcome for listening to our voice for this fucking long.
Thank you to the Ned Files for sticking around with us.
Yeah, thanks to Eric. Thanks to the other show. The name is escaping me because I don't remember shit.
It was like some
Oh god, I'm so bad at this.
something
game.
brown. Right?
Downtown Black and Brown.
That's right.
Oh god, I don't remember anything anymore. Speaking of podcasts and cheap plugs, make sure you check out Awkward Apocalypse, Facebook.com/Awkward Apocalypse. We got
Great
the show coming up Tuesday night. We release Wednesday morning. It's going to be fantastic. On that note, we're out of here. Check us out at thecharitystrike.com, Facebook.com/The Charity Strike, at The Charity Strike, no E on the old twat machine.
Do it like Evan, drop that E!
Whatever he said, he's on roids. You can call us
I wish.
805-419-3679. Your girlfriend wishes to. And on that note, good night,
My
everybody.
balls are too big.
Later, bitches.